Alright, starting the league with Titania Hate. Start game one. Find a game. See how this goes. I remember is where I put my preview window. DC. This looks keepable. We're on the draw. Wasteland to Spellbomb, huh? Alright. He hasn't drawn a land. Keeps him from doing anything with double black. Okay, Guardian Idol. Fine. Hopefully he taps down next turn. I'd like to get a land back. I guess we're not getting a land back. He can wasteland my Windswept Heath? Saw that coming. Wastelanding my Windswept Heath might have been an interesting play. Heartless Summoning. Are you playing Sidisi? Alright. Clearly I need to kill him quickly. Birthing Pod is interesting. Anything disruptive for 2? Scavenging Ooze? It's actually pretty decent, isn't it? Do we want to... 1, 2, 3, 1. Scavenging Ooze. Let's just attack with these 2. do this. Click myself first. Oops, gotta click myself first. Oh, that's bad. Alright. Nothing we can do there. Am I just dead? I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. That one's been picking up in prominence. It's an interesting deck. But could have kept Scavenging Ooze alive. Takes a minute or two to find a game sometimes. There we go. Baral. This looks keepable. Just barely. He's mulligan down to 5. Alright. No counterspell there. Only one green mana, huh? Guess this plays around Daze and Force Spike, all that. Take one. Oh hey, how's it going? Play-Doh Slim Shady. Guess we... Top of library, pay for life. I said pay for life, didn't I? I really needed that. Oh, that sucked. It's a must counter. Do I play this? I guess so. Is MTG Obot being sarcastic? Or did you explain quality? Oh, I see. Okay, you're... Did I misclick? I might have misclicked. But I could have sworn I said pay for life to keep in hand. Like, I actually needed that. Because then I could have played the exploration. I misclicked. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. See if he's going after countering this kind of little stuff. This one? This gets Cavernous Souls. I don't know if I'm going to restore this. Oh, that sucks. That's it. That's mean. I maybe could have explorationed. I could have exploration, dropped land. Wasn't thinking. Alright. Oh, we discarded deep analysis. I can technically cast Titania, but does that do anything? I mean, he just counters it, right? He's up to 6 cards. I can Realms Uncharted. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, I don't know. My guess is the Moxen might get banned. And Vial Smasher. They might ban Mystic Tutor too. That's something they could ban. That's it's banned in the French Duelist. I don't know. I don't have that. I mean, it's bad against I mean, this deck is bad against Brawl, and it's bad against all of the blue cards, basically. This deck just isn't good against blue decks, and there's a lot of blue decks, but there are also a lot of creature decks. So, I think Vial Smasher is a bigger problem than Brawl. Like, you can't play a Planeswalker with a Vial Smasher on the board. Like, it just fights on so many angles. I love the card. I think it's really cool. I love playing the deck. Emrakul might be possible. Can I get anything here? It's not even a land. I mostly just wanted the birthing puddle to shuffle. Oh, this is not... This league is not going my way. I lost round 1 to, whatchamacallit, Sidisi. Played Yahani's Expertise. -3/-3. Killed everything on my board. I'd even actually just, Birthing Pod to get a Scavenging Ooze, and it killed my Scavenging Ooze, and then immediately dropped Necrotic Ooze. Oh, you were the Sidisi? That was a good play. I need a shuffle. The Hall of Gemstone doesn't even do anything. Oh, I have a shuffle. I have the Jund Panorama. I just realized. Let's play Exploration. Doesn't do much, but... Yeah, that's what it came down to. Like, I still think going for the Scavenging Ooze was the right play, but you had the perfect answer. All right, that's over. All right, we're down 2. I haven't seen Grand Monolith really be a problem. Maybe I'm just missing something. I know it's a darn good card. I think the other advantage of banning cards... I don't know. I play a lot of tournament practice, but I don't know how much it really tells you. We have to mulligan this. I am just playing against, like, my worst matchups here. This looks horrible. Yeah, I think in order to get anybody serious, you need the leagues. No, it's not. You play a lot of people testing out their decks too. So, and the one-on-ones are pretty bad EVs, or the two ticket ones. aren't great EV. So we can Expedition Map, or we can Lotus Cobra. I want a Lotus Cobra. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately you don't really get a gauntlet though. Some people do play their tournament legal decks in the tournament room, you know. I mean, they play good decks. I do from time to time. I ran through Selvala earlier. And, you know, before I take anything to a league, I play in the tournament practice room just because I don't want to just spew out a bunch of money on stuff. See if he counters the Lotus Cobra. I don't need this expedition map yet. Alright, remand. Can I get a land? No, that's not a land. Do I... Alright, I think that's my best chance here. If he removes my Lotus Cobra, that's kind of bad for me. Take two. He might just remove Titania without, well, the alright, I don't have any artifacts. Yeah, so I ran this through tournament practice rooms, and then, you know, like eventually, yeah, I guess that's what I had to do, is just... I should have probably done that post-combat. Let's get the Windswept Heath. Yes. Green. I just realized how freaking fantastic this is. What land do I go after here? The red one? The red one. Yeah, I think if you want to play like road decks and stuff like that, like you have to test them out in tournament practice room first. Like if you can't beat the bad decks, then you're not going to beat the top decks. But you're not going to run into nearly as many Vial Smasher decks and whatnot in the tournament practice room. If you have friends that have those decks, you can just, you know, trade off and run a gauntlet. I might be interested in doing something like that at some point in time. I've got quite a few decks. And so, like, it can help people gauntlet. Might be fun to do. Fun to record. Well, Sylvan Library is good. Does Pod get me anything? Reclamation Sage, Nissa. I really want to land in my graveyard. Pod gets me E-Witness. How much does Pod cost? Pod costs more than I have. Or I'd have to use this mana, sack it, gets an E-Witness, gets a land, then we lose Lotus Cobra. Is that better than Sylvan Library and Sylvan Scrying? I don't think it is. Let's... Sylvan Scrying. That actually gets a land that we can put in the graveyard, doesn't it? That gets a Wasteland. So let's Wasteland. Play the Wasteland. Make a green. Kill the Fumarole. Play the Sylvan Library. Say go. Alright, he might have thrown in the towel a little early, but I mean, it's a tournament, so I guess it's his right. He paid for it. But that one's a hard one to win. And the land destruction plan actually got us there. How is Sidisi? I got most of Sidisi put together. I want to try it out really soon. It's on my list of decks to try. Queen Marchesa. So I think this one's a pretty good matchup. Let's keep. Yeah, I've seen she's been rising in the yesterday's 5-0s. There were 3 Sidisis in. Burrell is the weirdest matchup ever. I only have lands in my hand. I just realized how weird my hand is. Like, this is actually sadly a good hand. Yeah, you've been getting 5-0s with Sidisi. So I have to sack this. He might have a removal spell for Titania. It looks like he does. I don't know as I'm doing much else. Alright. If you had a removal spell, you're on 7 5-0s? Maybe that's I sacrifice a creature. And clearly sack that one. Well, that's pretty good. You get 1 color of mana now. It's Sylvan Scrying for a Wasteland. Play the Wasteland. Sack the Wasteland. These are both the same thing, basically. Alright. This seems super advantaged right now. Choose red. Oh, that actually makes red, doesn't it? He can actually like anger the gods, whereas he couldn't before. Oh, we win the match. I wonder what he had. Did he realize what Holo Gemstone does when he tapped all his mana? Interesting. Alright, pulling back in it. 2 and 2. Oh, dang it. I hit save all on this document. God, dang it. Let me update the scoreboard. It's the green blood moon, right? I mean, not quite. Gisan, that's the banned one, right? Yeah. I wonder if they're willing to unban that. French Commander recently unbanned it. So I wonder if they'd be willing to unban it. I think that would be interesting. Although right now, like basically every deck is either green or blue, with the exception of Sidisi, I guess. Sidisi's on the rise, and yeah, I think probably pretty fair. It is 3 mana, so it's like, I mean, it almost seems slower than Selvala. It might be a little more consistent. There are no green lands. There is a Mox Diamond. Who are we playing against? Are we playing against Titania? Oh, this is a bad matchup. I guess I keep this? Oh, it looks awful. The Wasteland's no good. I'm gonna keep it and see what happens. I'm on the draw even. I noted when I did this before that you worsen the matchup by playing a bunch of land destruction and stuff like that. Like, it's good against other decks, but I think my chances of winning here are pretty small. They're not 0. Land helps. Actually, can we can this Mox Diamond, Wasteland, play Nature's Lore, get a forest, play an elf. Is that really a turn 2 Titania? Oh, that feels good. I don't have much other game after that. Lignify. They always have that. He didn't play a land. I can... What's my 6? Prime Titan? And Woodland Bellower. Woodland Bellower gets Reclamation Stage, but that's a little late. Serpapard, E-Witness, Tireless Tracker. I don't know, this one's... I don't know what to get, but I can sack this and go get something that's really, really big and hard to deal with. I think it might be Primeval Titan because the land advantage there. I don't think he blocks an elf. Pay life and a white, doesn't matter. Sack a creature. Get a prime time. Prime time can't be that bad. Alright. Whew. Alright. Well, it's 3 and 2. That's not too bad. Gets us back into another one. Oops. And we get to open one of these treasure chests. More play points. So we come out ahead. Alright, managed to pull that out. So, what do you guys think? Should I play another one with the same deck? Should I play a normal Titania deck? Or should I try something else? I've got a few other things I can try.